Today's workshop was focused on primarily climate change and how climate change could affect the residents of Kingston, public safety, and other departments that would affect the citizens here in town.
We talked a lot about stormwater drainage. So there's certain parts of the area that are on the water line where the tides are rising, or if there's a storm, there's an influx of water that gets onto the land, and cleaning out what we have in place in order for that water to get back where it belongs instead of ending up on the street and causing a hazard.
We talked about whether it was storms, tidal surges, wind issues, and how that affects basically the police department, fire departments, ability to respond to emergencies, how downed trees can affect response routes, how flooded roads affects our ability to respond, how power outages could affect the elderly and our vulnerable population. So we're just looking, at how a global issue affects the people, in a small community.
For me, I come from more of a community kind of vibe. So to me, I hope everybody in the group understood that we're all out there looking out for each other. On a larger scale, like as a select person, I would be focused on the community at large and letting them know that we are thinking of these things and we do want to get them fixed.
I would think that what the community needs to do is listen to their public safety officials, town leaders, and if somebody asked you to evacuate an area because of a potential storm, whether it's tidal surge, high winds, that you'll listen. We can't put officers or firefighters or EMS people into areas that aren't safe. So, people just got to be able to listen and, a lot of times make decisions too to help themselves, whether it's to come up with a personal emergency response kit in their home, whether or not, if they're on well water, you fill your bathtub with water, make sure you have lighting, adequate food, things like that. A lot of stuff you got to, start planning at home.
People can get involved by joining committees that are already existing. We have a lot of open opportunities on many of the communities in town. For this specific project, after it wraps up, there will be public workshops and informational sessions.